Good morning, everyone. So myself, Chirag Jogi. So I'm going to talk about today's revolutionizing accounting with Odoo in version 18, and what we did for one of our customer, what we did in terms of accounting, what we did in terms of taking that customer to make sure that user have a great efficiency in terms of overall working of using Odoo in supply chain in terms of accounting and other process as well. So just to give a brief about our company, so I'm from Brainvire Infotech. We are gold partner in multiple countries, and we are doing this implementation from last 12 years. And we are right now our means nominated as best partner in North America, and we got Odoo Customer Success Satisfaction Award as well recently. So overall, in terms of team, I do have around 280 people of Odoo professionals, consultants, and developers working with us. 380 odd implementation we have already done successfully across the globe, and 180 plus integration that we did. So it's more about either you talk about any level of integrations with third party, with marketplace, with EDI, with other solution, e-commerce. We have done such kind of integrations. Few of our clients where we implemented Odoo, Puma Energy, Insomnia Cookies, Nike, Ajmal Perfume, Cure International. So they are kind of multi-country, multi-localizations implementation that we have done. I'm working as a head of delivery in Brainvire, having around like 14 years of experience specifically in Odoo itself. And my expertise it's in terms of consultation as well as in multiple domains, retail, manufacturing, and supply chain. So today I'm going to deep dive into more about one of our customer based out of Saudi, Inspiring Soul. So they are into kind of wellness and FMCG fast moving goods in terms of related to food and beverages. So they are wholesaler, B2B and B2C supplier of that product, and they are supplying in multiple countries, and they are having 4 companies, so it's a multi-company setup, and they are into retail online as well. So we have Odoo e-commerce for them for online ordering, and the back end is for offline B2B purpose as well. So challenges whatever client was facing in terms of and day-to-day operations, like more about in accounting. So as you know, they are into 4 countries and different localizations and multi-country. So there was no consolidated report of P&L. There was no any consolidated balance sheet or any reports where as a CEO want to see how my operation is going on my which country, on which company or which subsidiaries companies. So is there was no any consolidated thing, and they were into older version. So in 16, so we migrated everything into Odoo and we configured accounting in a proper way. The other challenges they were facing, like they have so many process of payment approval process. So in terms of starting from each and every purchase order, if they have any kind of they have a limit, like okay, up to this percentage, it should follow on the hierarchy of approval process till the GM level. So we have done customized hierarchy based on approval process of payment in terms of vendor using Odoo system. Other performance issues were there in terms of because they were using legacy system previously, which was custom based, and it was not connected with different solution. So we migrated each and every software to Odoo. So what we did for them, so in terms of to make sure that whatever the challenges in terms of day-to-day operation they were facing, we targeted each and every department. We sit with them with manufacturing department because they do certain process of manufacturing as well. We sit with accounting department. So we list down the challenges, and the challenges was more about in accounting specifically. One was consolidated report. Second was intercompany transaction entries. There was limitation in terms of giving the order transfer, because sometimes you purchase bulk from one country, right, in terms of purchase order, and want to distribute certain amount only to different your location. So how it impact your accounting, how it impact your COGS, how it impact your P&L. So we did that configuration and we resolved that. automated approval logic we have implemented. We have done custom module for process where if any purchase order has been created and it has in the configuration itself is having a limit like up to $10,000 you don't require any approval. So it will already bypass that process. If it goes beyond that, it will go to the manager level approval. If it go beyond that, it will go GM level approval. And we have done automated email notifications, triggering of email, the approval process. So the manager will get an email and notification on the mobile app. So they can do that approval process from there. We have migrated in Odoo 18. So we have changed in terms of optimization in such a way, a few of the modules where it's not needed or how to optimize at a technical level, SQL level database. So we have done that. In terms of speed, accuracy and compliances, the changes that we did is like there's so many processes on a day-to-day, like they were not having accurate results in terms of report. So we have targeted that and then the process of compliances. This is the custom view that we did for payment requests. So here you can see we have segregated based on different types, payment types and the vendor. So they have different vendors. They are dealing with Lulu hypermarket as well. So the main vendor of main customer is Lulu Market. So they are supplying so many products to Lulu Market. So they have different compliances to follow there. So there is a different payment structures and payment terms for different vendor. So what we did is they can group by based on the vendor type. They can select, I want to process my bulk payment process to certain vendor type, either it's government or similar to Lulu hypermarket. So they can select that and process payment accordingly from here itself. And you can see the status over here. It shows that where the status is of the payment process. So either it's an approval process at GM level, either it's already completed, or it's a finance processing in the books. So such kind of status at a payment level we also did. This is more about sales dashboard where they can analyze the whole sales channel, different channel there online at B2B, B2C. It's a kind of omni-channel implementation that we did. So how it's running on a different channel and what kind of upcoming forecast they can see it in terms of sales. So we did that parameters as well. This is a core feature they are right now using is sales return analysis, because you can see in this kind of product where expiry is the most important because it's food related, so frozen related items. So many times it comes as a return, and we need to respect to the B2B orders as well. At sometimes you need to take that back as well. So how to make sure like we have less return and how it impact my profit and profitability more and more. So we have created a return merchandising analysis. It will show you exactly based on which category of product, based on which product variant, more and more return are coming, and from which areas, for which kind of customers I'm getting more return. So I can do analysis like do I need to change the product? My one variant is not going well, or I need to change something in a strategy level, at a merchandising level. So this analysis report will give you an idea what kind of changes need to be done. And based on the return percentage, quantity, I can analyze and can change my strategy. This is customer invoice dashboard. We've segregated based on a B2C, B2B with a different tags. Purchase order report we have done, like overall we have segregated based on the percentage wise purchase order for each vendor. So how many each vendor has purchased the orders, so you can derive that numbers from here. Smarter fulfillment on one-time feature that we did is most of the accounting reports, they ask for elimination entries as well. So in your case, if you are using, or in a business, if you have multi-company, your accountant might ask for elimination entries as well, because you are doing so many internal transfer, but end of the day, you want to see by eliminating the entries so that real consolidated numbers you can see. So what we did, it was not there in Odoo default. So using our CA expertise that we have in-house, we have eliminated such kind of entries which was intercompany between multi-company structures. And finally, you can see the consolidated report of only the customers wise. So that's how we created real-time customer statement generation report, which is customized for only each customer can have their own template, and customer statement report can be generated per month and can be shared to the client. Most of the approval process that we did automated in terms of department-wise reporting level. SQL level changes that we did, it's more about performance optimization at a server level and an application level. Finance reporting dashboard for decision making, we have integrated with Power BI. So additional reports, like around 150 reports that we have created, and it's more about parameters we set in the Power BI, and Odoo database is linked with the Power BI, so they can refer to the more advanced reports from the Power BI itself. So overall, in terms of what analysis we did from last 2 years, we are working with them. So 60% in terms of increase in overall accounting process efficiency they got. 90% fastest payment request and approval turnaround had happened, because previously it was so time consuming based on the segregation of vendor wise and different compliance wise. So we have done automated group by batch wise as well. 100% accuracy in consolidated ledger, because in audit so many times they feel like the numbers are not matching, reconciliation was not there. So all this thing automation that we did after real-time bank syncing with their Saudi banks, and they were doing now auto reconciliation report. So afterwards it was very easy for them. And which were other system like support system, they are using Freshdesk, CRM, they are using different software, Zoho Books. So all this other software we eliminated and consolidated everything into Odoo ERP. And that's how they have enhanced financial visibility and business leadership. So these are our few of the clients with similar implementation what we did in terms of supply chain, accounting, manufacturing. So we work with Puma LG, Toyota, American Tire Depot, Charhold. So these are the few North American and Middle East based clients where we did similar implementation. Yeah, that's it. If you have any queries, concerns, how we can help you in terms of either your implementation or consultation, I would be happy to guide you. Thank you.
Thank you very much for this great presentation.
Thank you.
The questions are coming, so we will wait for
No worries.
some time. They are coming. Wait. How you manage multi-company with cost center?
Okay, good. So we use analytic account for multi-company setup. So each country have their own analytic account, and we linked with that company, and then whatever transaction happening, it will show under that specific analytic account. And if you end of the month or quarter, you want to see how the cost center look like or profit center look like, so we will use that analytic account and get the reports of that process.
Okay, very clear. Sorry. What was the biggest challenge of implementation projects?
Oh, so in terms of specific, if you talk about this implementation, so the challenges was more about the process, right? They were having different system, different process, and there was no any kind of proper process of getting the proper requirement from their team as well. So our challenges was more about consultation. So we were guiding them because they were in Saudi, so we visited over there for a couple of weeks. We did that blueprinting and everything. So analysis phase was the most challenging part. The fundamental, if it's very clear, then the development will be easy. So we took more time, and whatever challenges each department was facing, We consulted, we given a best practice of Odoo, like you should not use this way, you should use this way. And that's how we drafted SRS, kind of blueprinting, and then we go ahead further.
So the biggest challenge was before the
Before, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Is Odoo okay to manage a company with 10,000 fixed assets?
10,000
Yeah,
fixed asset.
yeah.
I guess it is manageable. The only thing you need to take care is more about the process of Odoo system in terms of both ways, server level as well and application level. The how you configure your accounting, how you configure fixed cost assets and everything. So assets wise distribution, categories wise distribution, it can be done. So its number is more about how better you configure and what server level configuration you have. Then it can be manageable.
Okay, thank you. It was very clear. Are there any other questions? Don't hesitate. Is the moment. Well, seems to be the end. Thank you very much for your presentation.
Thank you.
And
Thank you
have
so
a great
much.
day.
Thank you. So we are at Hall 10, Booth 1. So if you want any kind of further discussions, queries, I would be happy to help. Me, our colleagues are there, and we can show live demo of other instances as well, where what kind of implementation that we did. Thank you.